This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Kia ora, good evening and welcome to The South Today. I'm Craig Story. Well, it's a packed bulletin tonight. We'll start with the Dunedin City Councillor who started the pledge drive to raise funds to save part of Cadbury's. Well, this week he says he's now ready to begin crowdfunding. As of this morning, more than $3.2 million has been pledged by the public to buy part of the Cadbury operation here in Dunedin.
Councillor Jim O'Malley is a man on a mission, and with a positive initial response to his pledge drive to save Cadbury, he's now looking to industry and the public to put its money where its mouth is.
We have to start now getting into a more formal state, so we're contemplating maybe doing a crowdfunding to actually fund the nascent company to get off and do the legal and accounting work we'll have to do to float.
Mondelez has given O'Malley and his volunteer organisation Dunedin Manufacturing Holdings 2 weeks to rally public support. With $3.2 million pledged as of this morning, O'Malley has an initial target in mind.
If we could get between 7 and 10 from this pledge, like I said, 10 will be halfway to the committed number, and we've still got, 20 is the first round of estimates of cost.
O'Malley said he had received one pledge of $50,000, although he would not disclose who made it. He is pledging some of his own money as well, but says his contribution will be modest at best.
I've just pledged $1,000 because I'm actually kind of tight for money myself right now, so that's about all I can give. I've got $750,000 tied up in a business venture in the States.
On the streets of Dunedin today, the public and one ex-employee of Cadbury offered their thoughts on the move to raise $20 million to save the factory.
Will you be donating or?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I think it's a great initiative.
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's a good idea.
I would if I had any money.
I've already done so.
You worked there for 37 years, so will you be investing towards keeping it in?
I'll talk to my brother about that.
Can you tell me what your thoughts were on all the recent developments?
Oh, absolutely shocking.
If it saves enough jobs to make it financially viable, then yeah, for sure. But if it doesn't make financial sense, then yeah.
That would be good if it was saved, yeah.
It's a part of the culture of this city as well, and it's been everywhere we go we can see the big factory out there, and now it's so sad, it's going to be shut.
What about the mayor? Has he pledged yet?
He said he's going to. I guarantee that website will be kept private and we will not divulge who and who has not pledged. So you'd have to ask the mayor that question.
Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
Invercargill police have arrested 6 more people in relation to the death of a 19-year-old man in the city on Wednesday night. A 20-year-old man appeared in Invercargill District Court yesterday charged with murder in relation to the incident, and the 6 arrested people will appear in court today. Those arrested today were aged between 18 and 21. They're all males, and 3 females aged between 16 and 23. The 7 people arrested in relation to this matter were all known to the victim, and police are not looking for anyone else in relation to this tragic event. Area Commander Inspector Joel Lamb says it is a shock for the Southland community, and in particular the families involved. He said this is a terrible incident that resulted in a young man tragically losing his life. Inspector Lamb says he believes this was an isolated incident and that those individuals responsible are now in custody and will be put before the courts where they can be held accountable for their actions. Police would like to thank the public who have assisted with the inquiries to date. While arrests have been made in the case, police continue to welcome any information from the public. Some Dunedin residents are planning to picket outside Centre City New World to protest a gap between what North Island workers are paid and those that are paid in the South Island. The First Union claims workers in the North Island foodstuffs stores earn $2 to $3 an hour more than those in non-unionised South Island foodstuff stores. According to the union, Foodstuffs South Island Cooperative made $362 million gross profit in the last financial year, so they're not hurting. The action is planned for 11 a.m. this Sunday. If you see them, give them a toot. Today, the New Zealand government formally apologised for the events which happened at Parihaka in the Taranaki in the late 1800s. The village was invaded by hostile government troops. Many men were taken prisoner and some brought to the Otago Peninsula to be forced to work as labour.
Members of the Quaker community, along with pupils from Bayfield High, tangata whenua and various community leaders gathered at the Rongo Monument in Dunedin this morning. The Dunedin residents gathered to remember the members of Parihaka who were transported to Otago. Today, in the Taranaki area of Parihaka, Attorney General Chris Finlayson issued a formal apology to whānau and members of Parihaka whose ancestors were mistreated by the government many years ago. Along with the formal apology, the Crown gifted $9 million to iwi. Parihaka was established by Te Whiti and Tohu in 1865 as a response to government forces moving Māori from their lands. The pair inspired passive resistance, declaring that all weapons be put aside. Hundreds of government troops invaded the settlement at Parihaka on November the 5th, 1881. The village was destroyed and its leaders were arrested and detained without trial for 16 months.
Still to come on The South today, the 37th Annual Regent Theatre 24-hour book sale. It opened at midday today, oh boy. And so you think you can sing? Well, you just might be right. And the ski fields are opening all across the South. Are you ready for the piste?
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
It's on again. The Star Regent 24-hour book sale starts noon, 9th of June. Don't miss out.
When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489-2274.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever. From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books. With the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
We're a 25 Moray place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focused on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
We need your help to secure the future of Dunedin Hospital. The Dunedin City Council is leading the community's call to redevelop Dunedin Hospital as a top-flight teaching hospital right in the city centre. Have you sent your SOS? Add your voice to the thousands demanding central government commit to the health and well-being of the whole southern region. Go to dunedinhospitalsos.nz and fill out your form, or head to a library near you to fill out a paper copy. dunedinhospitalsos.nz.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Oakley's Bathroom Centre proudly brings you junior football from around Dunedin. Off the Bar, Saturday 7pm, Sunday 1pm and Tuesday afternoon 3:30pm.
Thank you for staying with The South today. The 37th Annual Regent Theatre 24-hour book sale opened at midday today. Hoo boy, it's a regular event on Dunedin's calendar, of course, attracting bookworms from all across the Lower South Island. Crowds began gathering early morning at the doors of the historic Regent Theatre in the Octagon. With volunteer staff ready, willing and able, the doors were flung open at the stroke of midday as the theme of the 1960s Thunderbirds played over the speakers. Some people even jogged through there in their hunt for enthusiastic literature. It's a great day. Thankfully, there have been no fights over books. It has actually happened. Musicians began playing at noon and organisers say that there will be live performances throughout most of the 24-hour period. Funds raised from this year's event are earmarked for a very special type of curtain. I'll see you there after the show. Apparently, anyone can sing. It's an idea from a Dunedin singing teacher and the Friend Link organisation. An introductory meeting is planned for this Saturday, so people thinking of singing can join the group and they can all meet up together.
Have you ever wanted to sing, but been just too shy? The unassuming officers of Friend Link at 185 Hillside Road, South Dunedin, will potentially be alive with the sound of music, as a group welcoming all comers to have a go at singing plans to launch tomorrow.
It's hopefully going to be a safe place where people can just let out their voice. I mean, how many times have you wanted to let it out, but you just can't let it out? This is a space where you can yell as loud as you want, make crazy noises, bang tambourines, all that kind of thing.
Erickson hopes freedom to sing can inspire people to let their voices be heard. Her sentiments are echoed by Friend Link's coordinator, Felicity Bond.
In the course of conversation, obviously, we learnt that Danny was a singing teacher and vocal coach, and we work with a number of people who love to sing but haven't had much opportunity to do that. Sometimes mainstream choirs aren't the most comfortable environment for any of us unless we feel that we've got a superb talent, and as Danny has said, it's a confidence thing. So as we went along our normal day-to-day, we'd ask people if they were interested in singing, and we've gathered together so far, without really making too much effort, 9 people who are going to come along on Saturday to form the nucleus of this new singing group, music group, that Danny so kindly offered to support.
William Lusky is an advocate who also volunteers at Friend Link. He believes freedom to sing can help many other people, as well as himself.
Well, at the moment I'm going through a bit of a journey in my life where I want to be more creative and expressive and find more friends and get to be in positive environments. Yeah.
Lusky, like many of us, admits to being a shower singer, but is keen to take it to another level. Felicity Bond says the Friend Link organisation has been at their South Dunedin office for just over a year. Those interested in letting their voice be heard can join in tomorrow from 10 AM or contact Friend Link. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
The Remarkables and Cardrona ski fields are ready to open tomorrow. The question is, are the skiers ready as well? Mina Amso asked around Queenstown today.
Probably gonna ski this winter. I've got my equipment for now. Maybe snowboard a bit later, and probably the Remarks because it's 20 minutes drive from home, so it's pretty convenient. And we were on our way to get our ski pass actually, so that's pretty awesome. Can't wait.
I like snowboarding because it's just what I like to do, and I want to go to Cardrona and Mount Hutt. Mount Hutt because it's close to Christchurch, and Cardrona because it's the best ski place, I reckon. And I'm excited to go snowboarding this year because it's nice and cold.
Well, hopefully we'll get some good snow and I'll go skiing and sometimes boarding. Yeah, hopefully my cousins come down and I'll spend a couple of days up there with them.
Which ski field are you going to go to?
I enjoy the Coronet Peak because it's close and the terrain's quite varied, and it's also where my mate goes there quite often. He's got an early bird pass. So
Pretty challenging ski field.
it can be if you want it to be. Yeah.
Are you good?
No, I'm not good, but I just try to take a straight line.
So I'll be snowboarding, but I'll be skiing with my kids, mainly at Remarks because it's much better for kids.
I like to go Remarkable. Last years also I go a little bit training. This year also I hope to visit and enjoy it easily.
No, we've just come for a birthday weekend, so we're not going to be skiing this weekend. I've never done it, but it's not really my bag.
Residents of the Hakatere Huts settlement are resigned to the fate of their local car park. They say that it is just nature taking her course. The South Today's John Keast has the details.
The Pacific is eating the coast at Hakatere, east of Ashburton. In 2013, erosion at Hakatere was so bad, the district and regional councils agreed that 6 seafront cottages be removed. They have gone, but the sea continues to bite. Now the council has closed the upper car park at the coastal settlement. At the weekend, great lumps of soil fell from the front of the cliff at the front of the car park, alerting council to the danger. Erosion is nothing new at Hakatere, with metres of land disappearing over the decades. In 2013, residents petitioned council to voice concerns about the problem. They wanted the council to put concrete slabs there, but that never happened. Over many decades, residents past and present have put tyres, lumps of concrete and railway iron in the sea's path, but the sea ignored the barriers. The land on which coastal homes at Hakatere sit is owned by the council, and the Ashburton River runs just south of the settlement. John Keast, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, New Zealand Chamber Music Contest. It's this weekend with 39 ensembles and 138 students taking part this year. And Bluff residents want their Old Town Wharf reopened. Also, on this bulletin, the weekend's weather and your ODT.
The University of Otago, New Zealand's only true collegiate university. For first-year students, the history, the expectations of excellence are
unfamiliar.
G'day, I'm next door.
Hi, next door. I'm Samantha Pascoe.
No, you're not. I'm Josh, Clyde, Science. And you are?
Sam, Hastings, Lauren Arts.
Tane, Auckland, Commerce. Osaka, Greece, Classics. History.
Autumn is here. Too late to sow grassy, but never fear. Ready Lawn is here. Ready Lawn, your perfect all-year-round solution. Call Ready Lawn today.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell menswear, it fits.
It's on again. The Star Regent 24-hour book sale starts noon 9th of June. Don't miss out.
Active Furnishers Limited, home of quality service with superior product and an in-house design team who are always happy to advise and create an imaginative solution for you. Active Furnishers Limited, part of Dunedin's design history.
The outrageous thing in New Zealand at the moment is that we have the leading rate of colorectal cancer in the developed world, highest for women and third highest for men.
The rates in women are hugely raised compared to other countries. So whereas in other countries it's 2 men for every 1 woman, in New Zealand it's almost 1 to 1.
Sadly, it's New Zealand's silent killer.
Loss of collagen is the reason for those fine lines and wrinkles. Silberhorn's Collagen Plus naturally supports your collagen levels, giving you younger, firmer looking skin, healthier, shinier hair and stronger nails. Joints, tendons, ligaments and cartilage all benefit from healthy collagen levels, the very foundation of structural health. Support collagen levels naturally with Collagen Plus by Silberhorn. Be quick, buy one now and get a second pack half price. Call now 0800 502 402.
Kiwi Country, an hour of country music from today and yesterday. Sunday 4 p.m, repeating Friday 10 p.m.
Thank you for staying with the South today. The Otago District round of the NZTC Chamber Music Contest is being held this weekend. 39 ensembles and 138 students from Otago are taking part this year at Marama Hall. I'll see you there. One of the highest representations comes from Columba College, whose students are involved in groups with others from others across Dunedin in a quest to make it to the final round. Our resident soprano Roselle Lebone has more.
Tuning up for Elgar and Foray. These young Columba College musicians are preparing for their big day at Marama Hall this weekend and have high hopes of making the national finals at Wellington's Michael Fowler Centre on August 6. Ensembles are competing across the country for the grand prize of $6,000.
Yeah, we have lots of fun together.
The young musicians have been friends for many years, but only started performing together recently.
We've all entered in different groups for the past at least 3 years, but this is our first time performing all together.
They credit their early experiences in music for their mastery of the violin, piano and cello. Columba had previous success in the district rounds in 2016. Competing ensembles may also present their own work in the original composition section. The Otago District Contest will be adjudicated by New Zealand School of Music Associate Professor and former New Zealand String Quartet violinist Doug Bellman. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.
Lovely stuff. Bluff residents are calling for negotiations to reopen Bluff's Town Wharf, closed by Southport for health and safety reasons. They believe the wharf should be repaired to protect the port's history and to bring new tourism opportunities to the town. Here is the South Today's Ruby Spink.
Cherie Chapman is leading the Bluff community's call for Southport to reopen the Town Wharf, which was once used for industry, fishing and dog walking. Southport closed the west end of the wharf to the public in April because it had deteriorated to the point of being a risk to health and safety. But Chapman and others haven't given up hope of it being restored and reopened.
We want to turn the thinking about the wharf around. First of all, because it has historical value. Secondly, because it's a regional resource. Thirdly, because it has such potential to be amazing. And so we've started with the creative, amazing approach with an economic focus as well. So what we would love it to be is, like many of the wharfs around New Zealand, is a place where people can go and visit. They can see history in panels, they can see a bit of poetry, they can see sculptures, glass sculptures, and they can go fishing, a recreational area.
Southport Chief Executive Mark O'Connor declined to comment to the South Today, but in an interview with the Southland Express said the company had spent around $600,000 on repairs to the wharf over the past 7 years, but it had generated only $500,000 in revenue. Closing the wharf was the only commercial option. Chapman agrees it would be too costly to restore the entire wharf, but disagrees that it should all be shut off. She says more discussion is needed.
We'll get all the stakeholders together, Ngāi Tahu and ICC and particularly Environment Southland and the people who are elected onto that, and we'll go and see them and we'll say, can we put ourselves together in a key stakeholder group and come up with some serious plans.
She says Oyster World, a key tourism venture highlighted under the Southland Regional Development Strategy, would benefit from the neighbouring town wharf becoming a recreational and tourist hotspot. And allowing medium-sized cruise ships to berth at the wharf would add to the economic development of the town centre. She says she just needs Southport to be willing to discuss possible developments with the community. I'm Ruby Spink for the South Today.
Right, let's crack on with this bulletin and see what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Barry Stewart, what's going on?
Millions of oysters will be pulled from the farms in Bluff.
We heard that the MPI have issued this edict.
Indeed, in a bid to save, obviously, the oyster industry. And they're also going to be pulled from Marlborough as well. So that's an interesting development. Secondary school roles in Dunedin have dropped to their lowest level in a couple of decades, but the city's principals say the tide is turning. So we have a little story on Kaikoura Valley College, who are doing remarkable things and attracting new pupils to their schools. So
need more kids, which means we need more oysters.
Goes without saying, absolutely. Details of have been revealed of the construction of cycleways in the city, so details of that in the paper tomorrow. Lord is coming to Dunedin, but she won't be playing at the stadium. I believe it's the town hall, so tickets will also be in demand there.
They'll be red hot for that.
So lots of sports stories, of course. We talked to Malakai Whakataua about his disappointment of missing out in the All Black squad, but he's in no rush to decide his future.
Good choice.
Yeah, and the weekend mix, of course, lots of good reading in that tomorrow.
Always a good read in the ODT for the weekend. Thank you very much, Barry. All right, prepare yourself because here comes tomorrow's weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silverhorn Sportsval.
All right, our situation, an anticyclone is stubbornly fixed over the West Island over there. A ridge of high pressure extends across the Tasman towards Aotearoa though. Thus, a cool west to southwesterly airflow hovers across the south. A front will shoot through later tomorrow though, easing for a while on Sunday. But changeable weather and more cold fronts are scheduled for the coming week. To the deep south now, strong westerlies, showers later in Balclutha and 10 degrees. Similar conditions for the Catlins. Strong westerlies in Gore too. You can expect the same in Lumsden. Temperatures pinned to the first decan of the mercury. Off to Alexandra, moderate southwesters, fine and 11 in Alexandra. Light southwesters and 10 in Queenstown. Generally fine though. Showers in Te Anau, 10 degrees, and it should be fine in Wanaka with light southwesterlies, 10 for you. To the north now, Oamaru, light southwesters, mostly fine, 10 degrees. Omarama, fine, 10 for you as well. Moderate southwesters in Timaru, 10, and similar conditions in Twizel. For Dunedin tonight, cloud, fresh to gusty, strong, cold southwesters and 5 overnight. Saturday is fine and sunny though, although strong cold southwesters decreasing late in the day. 8 and 5 are your numbers. Sunny periods and some cloud on Sunday with numbers representative of 6 and 13. It's not too horrible. Monday opens with mild and northerlies, but it should be a wet afternoon on Monday. For Invercargill tonight, cloudy and showery, cold southwesters, 5. Saturday sees fine and sunny conditions, cold southwesters easing, late showers and gusty winds by the evening though, 9 and 5. Sunday, fine and sunny, light winds, 6 and 11 are your lotto numbers. Monday has more cloud and showers again with cool westerlies, 11. What a week it has been. This is the South Today. I'm Craig Story. Please be good to each other. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on